it's Jasmine, and it's that time of the month again where I show you guys my hits and misses. I'm really excited to dive into these products because I have a plethora of little items to share with you guys, and I'm super excited. So I wanted to talk about very quickly my backdrop, which is actually a blanket. If you're balling on a budget, use some blankets. They work really good, and I think you know, you don't have to spend any money, you know. So we're gonna dive right into the products that I have for this month that are my hits. I want to start off with the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Party of 5. Now, I don't know if it was like early this month or like late August when they had like a free gift with purchase, like if you spent like a certain amount. So you would get like one thing for free if you spent like 15, and then I think if you spent 25 you get 2 things for free, so on and so forth. And it is just this really nice duochrome shadow. As you can see, it reflects like a little bit of blue and then it gets to that maroon shade. I personally love shadows like this. I think I have 3 different type of shades like this in my collection. Excessive, but I love it, and they're all different type of formulas. Personally, I love the Super Shock Shadow formula. I want to compare this to, if you have the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, the color that's on the very bottom right hand corner. It's very similar to this one, but I feel like that one is just a little bit darker in tone. This one I think has a little bit more brightness to it, and it really opens up the eyes. If you're wondering, I'm wearing it on my lids today, topped off with MAC's Boom Boom Room, and I think that one is the sheerest out of all of the color schemes that I have of these. I think it's really, really nice, super easy to work with, and if you've never tried a Super Shock Shadow, they literally feel like room temperature butter. I don't know, I really love this color just because it's so unique, and I feel like a lot of people would enjoy it just simply because it is a duochrome and it has a shift to it, and it's something that's very different. You know, it's not like your regular gold, it's not like your regular maroon, like it just changes color with different lighting. The next item is my beloved Wonder Blender. I think this replaced my Beauty Blender in all honesty, because I think that this is actually softer than the white Beauty Blender that I have. And I just think that it blends in everything a little bit more seamlessly and a little quicker in all honesty, and I just really enjoy this. I don't have a problem with washing it and it tearing. For the price of this, like, you honestly can't go wrong. I bought 11 after I did the review. That is excessive, but I truly love this. Like, I plan to give some to my friends, I plan to keep some for myself, and I also plan to use them on my clients. Also, I am a Shop Miss A affiliate. Oh! Yes! And I wanted you guys to know that I have a link that's an affiliate link, so if you want to shop on Shop Miss A and browse around, then feel free to do so. I really love the FOMO sets. Those ones are actually my absolute favorite because they are curated sets, ready to use. I think some of them are retailed for $15 on sale, and then some of them are $20 full price. So it's a really good deal and bargain. So, all right, let's move on. This is a palette that I reviewed earlier this month. This is the City Mini palette with Shayla, and honestly, I was like really impressed with the blendability, the longevity, everything about this palette, but I didn't think I was gonna actually use it like almost every single day after the tutorial. And I think that just this palette in general is one of the best mini palettes that I have, because a lot of the times drugstore palettes, they have a shitload of shimmers, or the mattes are not pigmented enough, they're not blendable, and usually they're chalky or dry, or you know, something's wrong with it. And I just think that when I think of affordable palettes, I think of the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, but all of those have some type of shimmer in it. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like hit and miss in that aspect, but this one has 3 mattes and 3 shimmers, and I can get a full look out of this. So what I did today with this palette was I used this cream shade all over my lid to just set my eyelid, and you know, that creates a base, and then I use this brown and I pop this into my crease and I built it up. And so what I love about this palette is that this brown right here, I don't know what Shayla did, I don't know what she put in here, but it's so good as a sheer coat and as a built up coat. Like, the built up coat isn't patchy, it's just flawless. And I use these 2 on my eyes, that's it. And I just wish Maybelline was cruelty free, which that irritates me, and it like makes my eye quiver. Oh, and if you've watched my favorite cruelty-free products video, my short-term, I don't know if it's short-term or long-term, but my goal is actually to clear out my skincare and refresh it with the cruelty-free products. So if you have any recommendations for some really good cruelty-free products that you think I'll love, I'm a normal skin type and I just want to start there just because I have so much makeup, like it's crazy. So I want to start somewhere that's a little smaller, and so just help me out with that, please and thank you. The next item that I have is something that I haven't used all month, but it is something that I've used enough to call it a favorite. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation. I have the box with me right here, and it says it's a flawless medium to full coverage foundation, and I wouldn't necessarily say it's a full coverage. I want to say that you could get a light coverage with this, but it's like leaning towards like that light to medium coverage type of deal, but you could definitely build it up in specific areas if you need it, and that I think is really good. It has an SPF of 20, so with that being said, it is going to give you flashback. I haven't noticed any flashback when I take pictures with the camera that I'm filming right now, which is the Canon Rebel T6i. I list everything. Like if you have questions, look at my description box first before you ask me. When I take pictures with my phone, like my back flash, sometimes I get the worst flashback. Like it is so bad. So I just recommend, like, if you're gonna wear this, like wear it in the day where you need SPF, obviously, but try and avoid like your phone flash as much as possible. The other claims of this is it's oil-free, non-comedogenic. I don't know what that is. It's hypoallergenic and dermatologist tested, and I don't know, I really enjoy this just because it gives me the most skin-like finish. I want to say that this has got to be like one of the My Skin But Better foundations that I own. It doesn't transfer into my smile lines as much as a lot of foundations do. I don't have the forehead wrinkles like I normally do in foundations, and I think that as for the nose area, it's looking pretty good. I've had this foundation on, oh my god, when did I get ready? I got ready at 10 in the morning. It's now 10 at night. I've had this on for 12 hours. And along with that, I have been using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color medium nude. I've been using this so much. I've used this way more than my Tarte Shape Tape, and I didn't think any concealer would beat my Tarte Shape Tape. How about that? I don't know how that happened, but the reason why I got this concealer was because I saw that it was on sale online at Ulta. It's like an online only thing. So if you're wondering how I get a lot of high-end brands or high-end makeup for a lot cheaper, definitely sign up for the Ulta emails. Check your emails daily, and sometimes like on Ulta.com, like they'll have like a one-day what is it called, one-day deal, and they'll have like a lot of things for sale. So I got this, I think, for $13, like super cheap, and I was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna guess on my shade, and I got it right, thank God. And what I love about this concealer is that it's actually my skin tone, so I could literally walk out the house with no foundation and you won't see a noticeable difference between the concealer and my actual skin, and I've never been able to find that in any other concealer. And I just think that this gives me such a nice soft matte finish on the skin. It covers up my dark circles. It gives me like I think a long-lasting coverage. Like I'm looking at my under eyes and I'm looking at my nose because that's where I put it most, and honestly it stayed up. As long as you set it with powder, I think it won't go anywhere, but definitely if you're looking for something not as strong as a Tarte Shape Tape but not as sheer as I don't know not as sheer as a lot of concealers, then definitely try this. I should have mentioned this when I mentioned the palette, but this is the Colossal Big Shot Mascara by Maybelline. Oh, I love this mascara. I didn't think I would fall for the hype. You know how Shayla campaigned for this, so it's like an obvious, like, oh yeah, of course she's gonna, do Colossal Big Shot, because she campaigned for it. But I didn't think I would love it. I didn't think so. I had no idea how good this mascara was. I prefer 2 coats with this, always. Always, and if not 2 coats, I will layer this on top of another mascara, usually a waterproof one. And this has been the only mascara thus far to make my lower lashes look visible all day long. Like, yes, I have some mascaras where I could do 2 coats and then you'll see it, but then at the end of the day, like, they won't look as poppin' as when I first applied the mascara, and I think that's just because it fades throughout the day. Not that a lot of my mascaras like smudge or flake or any of that, it just literally disappears. I don't know where it went, like she's gone with the wind or something. And I don't know, I'm like looking in the mirror and I don't know if you guys could see, but my lower lashes are visible after 12 hours. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. It's such a good mascara, and I can't believe I didn't try this out before, and I can't believe Maybelline's not cruelty free. Ow! The next item that I want to mention is an eyeliner. This is by the brand My Looking Glass, and it's their liquid kohl eyeliner in the shade Glossy Black. So, this isn't sponsored, but I wanted to show you guys the app that this came from. So it's called My Looking Glass, and it's like this, and it's like an Instagram just specifically for makeup. They don't know I'm talking about this, like I promise you that. But they found me on Instagram and they were like, hey, like we really like, you know, your makeup, like do you like want to download our app and all this stuff? And then I downloaded their app, and then I think like they messaged me later and they're like, oh, how do you like it? And I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. And what I love about this is that like you literally get a rated out of 5 stars. So you can kind of like be honest with it. Like, you know how like on Instagram you like literally just like it or like you don't like it? Like this one, like they'll give you feedback. And I don't know, I think that's cool. I think it's different. I think it's innovative, and I think like it brings like a lot of people from the makeup community together, and it's pretty cool. I really enjoy it. But anyway, onto the eyeliner. Now this is the only black liquid eyeliner that I like that has a felt tip. I am an advocate of brush tip applicators, and the reason is because I find that felt tip liners don't bend and maneuver and just flex with your eyes. I just feel like they're really hard. They like have some type of plastic to it or something, and it just doesn't move. But this one, I don't know if you could see, but like the applicator like really like bends and moves. If you want to see like the application process of this liner, watch my Cookie Monster tutorial where I literally outlined my teeth that was on my face. You can literally just see it like glide on, and I think that's amazing. I don't know how much this retails for because they actually sent it to me. I highly recommend it if you ever get the chance to try it. This whole month I've really been into dewy skin, fresh skin. I love that like my skin but better look, and I feel like the primer that I've only been using is the Glossier Priming Moisturizer. So I really like this just because it's a multi-purpose product. Like you're moisturizing your face, but you're also prepping your face for makeup. And I also really like that a little goes a very long way. Like this doesn't look like a lot, but it'll literally cover half of my face. It's so good, and I like the fact that it doesn't make me feel greasy or oily. Like it soaks up into the skin almost instantly, and it just gives my face like that perfect moisturization. Like this is exactly what I need in a moisturizer. It's lightweight but very effective. The next product from Glossier, I think that this is a lifesaver. I forgot to mention this in I think the last hits and misses video. This is the Glossier Coconut Balm Dot Com Universal Skin Salve. Now, they sent this to me along with other Glossier goodies, and I'm so thankful that they did because I wouldn't have found this product. I'll take you back to yesterday. So yesterday I posted on Snapchat, and I didn't go to school with any makeup on because my eyelids, I woke up and my eyelids were literally peeling. Do you know how scared I was? I was freaking out. I was like, what is this? Like my skin is like exposed and it's like disgusting. I was putting hyaluronic acid, which is really good for moisturization. I was applying hyaluronic acid to my eyes, and I was like, oh my God, I need something that's going to repair it like quickly, because today I actually filmed an outfit video with Michaela. So I was like, okay, I need something because I need to wear makeup tomorrow. And so I came home and I was just like scrummaging through my things. I was gonna put aloe on my eyes. That was the first thing that I wanted to do, but then I was like, oh, I gotta pluck my eyebrows. So I thought, okay, if I pluck my eyebrows, I'm gonna need the aloe anyway, so I'm just gonna do this first. And so I was looking at my eyes and I was like, oh my God, I need something like moisturizing now. And for some weird reason, I was like, hey, this is a universal skin salve. And on the back it says use on lips, cuticles, elbows, your friend, anywhere that needs some love. So I said, My eyes need some love right now. And so what I did was I unscrewed the cap and it comes out like this, and I took a Q-tip and I literally like rolled the Q-tip with the product and I applied it in a very thin layer. I think I built it up as much as I needed until I didn't see any of the flaking peeking through, and so I left it on there. And with the hyaluronic acid stuff, like my eyes got dry after an hour again, and so I was like, okay, let me check up on this, and they were still soft, they were still smooth. I ended up sleeping after that. I didn't reapply, and it actually mended everything. Like my eyelid was back to normal. Like it was like I never had cracked eyelids, or I didn't have a peeling eyelid, and it was so crazy because it was on both eyes. So I was just like, what the heck? And I also used this on the sides of my nose where it was really dry, and it mended that too. So it's an amazing product, and I wouldn't recommend this enough. This is, I think, one of the best products by far that I've tried, and oh, I am so thankful for this. Like, it literally saved my eyelids. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was literally having a midlife crisis. So, oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. I want to get into my misses, and I only have 2 for you guys. It pains me to talk about this because my sister literally loves it so much. This is the Origins Original Skin Renewing Serum with Willow Herb. And I don't know if I mentioned this in a hits and misses video, but I don't think I like it. The claims of this is actually really, really good. It tells you that it protects your skin from the environment, like pollution and all that bad stuff that will cause your skin to age. And I think that's really good to have in a product, a skincare product especially. But the con that I have about this thing is that when I apply moisturizer on top, or primer, or anything like of a face product on top of it, it balls up like crazy. Like, I'm not just talking about like, oh, it's just a little bit that I could dust off. Like, no, it's literally like my whole entire cheek, and I can't. I literally can't. It's the worst. I hate it when things do that. I just can't. I gave it a shot, and I've had this for about like 3 months now. Still the same thing since day one. I don't know what, I think I'm gonna give it to my sister. I don't care, she needs to go, I don't like her. And another product that I don't like is the Kiko Milano Luxurious Lashes Extra Volume Brush Mascara. Listen, I gave Kiko Milano a full face shot, and I've got hate comments saying, you should have given it a try, like you should have tested it out in stores. Like, you don't think I did that? You really don't think I did that? You really don't think I spent my time swatching it, picking things out, saying, oh, this might work for my skin? Like, do you think that I went into the store and said, oh, like this isn't gonna work, so I'm gonna buy it? Do you really think I did that? Like, that's shady of you. Why would you say that to me? And I think I used it every other day. And then, you know, finally for the last week, I just replaced it with the Big Shot. Like, oh, bitch. I just don't think that this gives my lashes any volume or any length. I just think it darkens up my lashes, and that's not what I need. Like, I don't have a lot of lashes, and I just need a mascara that's gonna give me a lot of thickness and volume, and this doesn't do it even for my bottom lashes. And also the wand is really, really big, and I have really small eyes, so this just doesn't really work out for me. But if you have bigger eyes than me and you already have really long and thick lashes, I think that this will be better for you. I think that that's just a personal issue that I have. There was no transfer, which was a good thing. That's a good thing about this product. But I just feel like for my needs, it didn't give it to me. It didn't do it. Alright guys, that wraps up this month's hits and misses. I hope you guys really enjoy. Please let me know if you love these videos, and let me know if you have any skincare recommendations that are cruelty free. That would be so amazing of you guys. And as always, I love you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.